Hi guys, Nathan here, and with the decline in the number of people playing Battlefield Hardline, at least on PC, I thought today I'd have a look at my top 5 things that Hardline got wrong, so let's get straight into it. Lack of guns. Now, where Battlefield 4 has almost too many guns, Battlefield Hardline has way too few, and the problem is made worse by the fact that most of the guns are only available for one side or the other. Add to that the fact that there is very little incentive to use any other gun than the M1A3, M416 or K10, and you come up with a game that lacks variety in its gunplay, thus shortening the lifespan of the game. Pricing and delays. Now, I've rolled these two issues up into one, as they're more to do with the marketing and PR surrounding the game than issues with the game itself. But boy, have they been big issues. The price at launch was a price that would be typical of a AAA title, but with Hardline struggling to shake the tag of Battlefield 4 DLC, the price seemed far too high for many of its potential customers. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Alongside the pricing issues, the game has had several delays. Now, when the initial release of Hardline was delayed, the general consensus was positive, with many people thinking, good, they're taking their time and making sure they get it just right. And I was one of those people, but when the first DLC, Criminal Activity, was delayed for premium members on PC, Hardline lost not only the patience of its fans, but also potentially videos displaying the DLC from influential YouTubers such as Levelcap and Machinima, who could have potentially helped to revive the dwindling player base. Along with this, delays to premium features such as the long-awaited gun bench have not helped to create a good feeling around the game. Netcode. Running in a similar state to Battlefield 4 before the netcode was improved means that Hardline is a sea of kill trades, dying behind cover, and warping enemies. Whilst Visceral have said that they intend to upgrade the netcode to be equal to the current BF4 state and increase tick rates, as it stands at the moment, the considerably better netcode in Battlefield 4 means that for many people, it is seen as a superior multiplayer experience. Time to kill. Battlefield Hardline introduced a much higher damage model to the Battlefield franchise, and with it came a much faster time to kill. This gives rise to a combat system where you can die before you even realise that you're being shot at, which leads to some situations like this. Granted, there may be some people who prefer the shorter time to kill, but personally I would have preferred a system similar to Battlefield 4. The skill gap would have remained unchanged, and players would have a chance to duck behind cover after initially being shot at. The theme. Battlefield has always been a military shooter series, and the shift to a cops vs robbers theme seems to have put off a significant number of its core fans. Now, personally, I have no problem with the theme, but it did mean that certain features that have become staples in the Battlefield series had to be left out, such as tanks and jets along with RPGs amongst other things, as it would make very little sense for police or criminals to have these. While it could be argued that this makes for better infantry combat, many people feel that this means that the game offers less than Battlefield 4 does. So there you go guys, my top 5 things that Hardline got wrong. It seems to me that it offered too little that was better or even as good as BF4. Now after all that, you probably think that I hate Hardline and would much rather spend my time on Battlefield 4. But that isn't the case. I really enjoy the game and I'll be doing my top 5 things that Hardline got right video sometime soon. So anyway guys, let me know down in the comments if you think I'm right or wrong, or let me know anything that you think I missed out. Also please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content. I've been Nathan, and I'll see you next time. Bye!